Yeah, it's eccentric. Yeah, it's weird. It's not that different from a Baz Luhrmann movie. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to First Impressions. My name is Seth Pomeroy. I'm a filmmaker and a professional editor. I just watched Megalopolis. So this is obviously one that teeters on the line of good and bad and brilliant and stupid, but it was way better than I thought it would be. And I think that has a lot to do with the online discourse about this movie, with the marketing where they used fake AI quotes, people talking about, the actor coming to the stage and reading some of the lines out loud towards the screen. There was some sexual misconduct or at least inappropriate behavior behind the scenes with Francis Ford Coppola and extras. All of these things sort of led people to make these decisions about the movie without actually watching it. Now, it is misguided, it is eccentric, it is a Francis Ford Coppola movie, someone who has made many flawed movies that are overly long or full of a billion ideas. This is sort of the trade this guy is in. If you're coming to this expecting a movie from the director of The Godfather, The Conversation, or Apocalypse Now, he hasn't made a movie like that since the very beginning of his career. This is the director of Rumblefish, One from the Heart, Bram Stoker's Dracula. We're talking about huge failures. This guy deals in masterpieces and failures. There's really no middle ground. So I think a lot of people wanted this movie to be like Tommy Wiseau, The Room. You go to screens in Megalopolis to laugh at the screen and say the words back to the screen. I just don't really know if it's that stupid. Yeah, it's eccentric. Yeah, it's weird. It's not that different from a Baz Luhrmann movie. It felt like Baz Luhrmann meets Tim Burton's Batman or Dark City, something that has shades of noir and sci-fi, serials and 1930s gangster films. All of that's sort of part of what he's doing, and they let you know from the very beginning, this is about a fictional city called New Rome that's basically like New York City with a sci-fi futuristic element on the eve of its destruction, much like the Roman Empire. Yes, it's eccentric. Yes, everyone talks weird. Although they let you know from the very beginning that they're talking weird. It starts with Adam Driver doing the to be or not to be speech from Hamlet. So it's letting you know this is going to be an elevated experience. This is going to be surreal. This is going to be sarcastic. This is going to be tongue-in-cheek. So it was really weird when you were watching people laugh their heads off about stuff that they perceived to be like, oh, he's so stupid. This is so stupid. When a lot of things they were laughing at were actual jokes that were written in the screenplay to be jokes. Or the performances are off kilter. You don't think Adam Driver knew he was being off kilter when he was like, go to the club? He knew what he was doing. He was fucking around, and the director was encouraging that. And I will say, as soon as he starts trying to tie these things together and have an ending and make a point, the whole movie falls apart. The whole thing doesn't make a lot of sense. Is it great? There are moments that are great. Is it fascinating? Absolutely. And I love that. And I will take that sometimes over something that is saying nothing. You are still dealing with a master filmmaker. He is just old. This is an old idea, and he's unafraid to fail, which is something that we should admire in this world. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. This is First Impressions. Again, please follow, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys.